Welcome everyone to the Med Spa Accelerator Podcast, brought to you by Everable Marketing, the go-to resource so you can get the latest hacks and best practices to market and grow a profitable medical aesthetics practice. My name is Maripili and I am obsessed with all things business, marketing, operations, numbers, and helping you grow and take your med spa to the next level. This is the Med Spa Accelerator Podcast, Season 2.
Hey, welcome back to part 2 of New Year, new med spa trends you need to implement for 2023.
Yes, and in the last episode, we talked about social media trends. So if you haven't listened to that episode, go ahead and pause this one and go listen to that one and then come back to this one.
Yes, in this specific episode, we're going to be talking all about business trends. So where are businesses going? What is it that you need to implement to really grow and impact your business?
Yes, but before we dive into today's episode, what do we got to do?
Yes, before we do that, make sure to like this episode wherever you're listening to episodes. So if you are all about podcasts, make sure to send us a review, hit those 5 stars. We would love to hear a little bit more from you, what kind of episodes you want to see. And if you are a video junkie like we are, then check out YouTube and make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any episodes.
Yep. All right, guys.
All right.
So the first thing when it comes to business trends is that make Google your best friend. And so this one's really important, I would say. And I feel like a lot of the times, you know, kind of Google and SEO has gone by the wayside for a lot of local businesses because they're like, oh, advertising is the new thing. Like we just need to advertise. And yes, you should be advertising. We obviously talk a lot about advertising here. Yeah. But that's not to say that Google and SEO and getting found on search engines is not important. In fact, I would say it's extremely important when it comes to establishing the credibility of your business. Right now, we're seeing a lot of people come into the med spa space. And one of the things that they're lacking is their Google My Business profile, their Google reviews, right? Like if somebody's searching for you and they can't find you on Google, you instantly lose credibility. And so, you know,
or if they find you, but it's not, there's no photos. There's no like, nobody has claimed it.
Yeah. No reviews.
No reviews. Yep. Oh my gosh.
Your website, you know, isn't up to par, you know, like it's not up to the latest trends and design, you know, so on and so forth. So make sure that you spend some time really understanding SEO, creating content, like blog content for your website is a big thing that will actually help you rank higher in search engines, right? You want to make sure that you're being found on Google Maps and that you have good Google reviews. You know, a lot of the times we see people struggle with no-show rates and we go do an audit and then we identify that they just have, you know, they have some good reviews, but then the most recent ones are maybe not so great reviews. And so, you know, at the end of the day, we are a market, you know, that has shifted to buying based off what other people's recommendations. And so if you don't have raving reviews on there, or if your reviews are old, maybe you have good reviews, but they're just the last time somebody left a review was 6-12 months. That's a problem, you know, that needs to be fixed as soon as possible. And so we're even making a huge emphasis on that in our own business. And so we're really helping our clients with SEO and making sure that they're found on the first page of Google is going to be huge for them for establishing credibility and just getting that low-hanging fruit. People that are actively searching for your services, they need to know that you exist. You know what I mean? And so those are people that are actively searching. They're ready to buy. Make sure that they can find you. And so if this is something that you're struggling with and you don't really know how you're doing in regards to SEO, or you have a company that supposedly is doing SEO for you, because we hear that all the time, you know, oh, I have an SEO company, but I have no idea what they're doing. Reach out to us. We're actually offering free SEO and website audits at the moment. And so if that's something that you are interested in, definitely, you know, click the link somewhere here in the show notes, right? And we'd love to do that free audit for you if that's something that you feel you can improve at. So check out the link and we'll see you there.
Yes. Now, number 2 on business trends is an immersive customer experience. And what we mean with that is one of the biggest shifts is that people want to have a whole experience as they are shopping from the moment that they see something online to an in-person. And so the more that you can create an experience throughout your entire customer journey, the more you're going to stand out. Now, we are hearing a lot about an upcoming recession, which means that whenever people are going to be spending money and investing, they want to go to the best. They want to go up to a place where they're going to feel like their money is worth everything. And so when you are creating these experiences from somebody and removing the hassle from the life of the customer, the more you're going to stand out from the competition, and the more they're going to want to return, rave about you, become great, like fans, right? So that is a business trend that you need to really implement and see in every single step of the way, from the moment they find you online and the kind of content that you're creating to when they come in through the door, book an appointment, get a service, and then want to come back.
For sure. The overarching idea here, guys, is that you want to make it easy for people to buy from you. Don't make it difficult.
Oh, no. Remove all those barriers
Yes.
as much as possible. Put yourself in the shoes of your consumer, your ideal customer, and then what is it that they want from you so that you can really give it to them in a beautiful silver platter.
Yes, I love that. So next is focusing on strategic partners. So Billy highlighted that, we're in an upcoming recession or we're in a recession. Who knows? Different people say different things, right? But at the end of the day, one of the important things that you can do to set yourself up for success is focusing on strategic partnerships. So that is essentially having these relationships with other businesses that, do something similar. They're not competitors, but they're friends, right? They're people that maybe you're a med spa
customers.
Yeah, like you both have ideal customers overlap. That's great. And so what are some of the things that you can be doing? So we have full episodes where we talk about strategic partnerships.
Yes.
So go check those out, but I'll quickly run through them right now. So like doing some kind of social media giveaway, you can create a strategic partner with somebody, maybe like a gym or like a yoga studio or something along those lines. And you can do some kind of giveaway, a joint giveaway, right? Where you're both kind of are exposing the businesses to your audience and then to their audience. And you do this kind of giveaway. Another thing is events. We love events. We've done events all the time. All our clients do events. And if you want to learn more about that, we have episodes where you can go do that. But you can do a joint event with these strategic partners as well. And so that's another great way of going about it. And the next one is just ongoing promotions that really extend your value proposition. And so you can go and check those out a little bit more in the perspective episodes, and we'll put the show notes here at the bottom, or you can just scroll, you can find those. It's pretty easy. Just look for the titles, events and strategic partnerships, and you'll find those.
Yes, I love those because it can really help you grow your business really fast, and then also build a community with other small businesses or local businesses in your area.
Yeah. So like partner with people that have the same values as you, right? That already have an audience, and you can give them some kind of revenue share, or you can obviously do the same thing for them. You can work something out where it's like lucrative for both of you.
And now last but not least, this one actually really surprised me and also moved my heart because this is really close to me, and it's sustainability. So now more than ever, of course, we're going into like the new generations are understanding how the world is being impacted by the climate change. And so more and more brands are actually being sustainable. And I kind of started thinking about this as I was reading it in different parts of just business and entrepreneurship. How can we bring sustainability into the med spa space? And because now, like, it just means that investors and consumers prefer businesses with the right environments, with the right social credentials, and buying trends are increasingly being driven by conscious consumers. So of course, in the medical space, there are things that we cannot just change. Of course, we need a different syringe for everybody, or for the cool sculpting, right? Like every single one of them comes with a different pack. But what else can you do as a business that helps the environment, that is really going to, one, make you stand out from the competition, and to bring in a new generation of consumers that are really looking into the future of the planet?
Yeah, I think that's obviously like a trend that, and I think the latest company I've seen it is like with Amazon, where it's just like they put this little badge next to some of these products. And because you have to understand that whether it's like something that you're for or you're not, at the end of the day, the generation that's coming in, that's something that they really value. And if they notice that you also have those same values, then they're going to choose you versus somebody who doesn't, because you have the same ethos, right? Like you believe the same things. And so that's another thing about attracting ideal audiences, right? And so that's definitely something that can be leveraged as a way to draw in people that, you know that I would be ideal patients and that are actually really looking for these things. So I think it's something that could definitely be, leveraged as well.
Definitely, because if you really think about it, sustainability products, they're not cheap either. So this could really benefit, like the audiences can go really well along with each other, right? It is somebody that wants to spend a little bit extra on premium products that are friendly to the environment, which is our ideal clients, right?
For sure.
And so how can you do that? So we actually have one of our coaching calls that we do inside our inner group. We talked about this with one of the Med Spas that we work with, and they were just kind of like throwing out ideas. So maybe something that you can collaborate with other organizations that plant trees. So you can say for every service that you buy, you go like a percentage of your profits go into that. Or for every like filler, you plant a tree. Whatever that might look like for you, whatever like makes you happy and kind of add into it. I think this can really be beneficial. And like you said, just something very different that I have not seen anywhere else.
Yeah, no, I think I would say that's definitely a competitive advantage. And I feel like there's a lot of businesses that take on these causes that are important to you. And, maybe for you, it's not sustainability. Maybe it's for, something else, right? Something that is you're passionate about. You're passionate about helping, kids in Africa have water. And, so it's like, hey, every time you spend here, 10% of our profits go to this organization, right? And so we've seen companies just blow up because they take this approach to where it's not just about business, profits, like they have this thing that they're passionate about and that they know that they're environmentally conscious, or whether it's for, different causes or whatever it might be, right? So yeah, actually, that's a really good point. So
yeah, you're just contributing to the community. And I love that. So those are the biggest ones for business trends. So which one are you going to be implementing this year?
Yeah.
So let us know in the comments below. Of course, make sure to join our Facebook group where we have other Med Spa business people in there. Create community, ask your questions. Luis and I hang out in there, and we'll see you soon.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.